Boom, what's up y'all? This is Toe and we back again with another video. So your boy's been in the lab and I was trying to recreate one of the builds I made from last year. It was a 6'10 or a 6'11 small forward that had good ball handling, good defense, and pretty decent shooting. So I was trying to, cook up something and I got stuck trying to decide which version of this build that I want to make. Instead of keeping the sauce to myself like I usually do, I decided to make a little series about the most fun 6'10 shot creating defensive builds in 2K25.
In my opinion, of course. Don't come at me in the comments.
So a couple things to note when making a shot creator at this height is you gotta make sure that you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you'll get a box up pretty easy. You gotta make sure you gotta take advantage of all the shot creating moves, the moving step back, the fades, all those things. You gotta make sure you take those in consideration or you won't be doing anything. One benefit about making a shot creator at this height is the little builds will be a lot harder to get a contest on you, and the taller builds most of the time don't have the high enough perimeter defense to get a good contest. So that's why I believe taller shot creators, especially at the 6'10", 7 foot, they have an advantage of being so tall. Another note, I believe having a defender at this height can make it a little bit easier defending on ball. Now you gotta make sure you gotta take into consideration the agility and the speed
And the perimeter defense.
can make it a little bit harder. But if you do it right, if you know how to play defense, if you know how to shot create, it's definitely a fun build to have. In this first video, I wanted to show that the bare bones attributes that is needed in all three of the builds. It's basically like a template. I wouldn't go any lower than the attributes I have displayed in this section of the video. So for the position, you can make it as small forward, power forward, or center, but certain ones I wouldn't recommend for center. The height is 6'10". Now the weight can vary. It can vary between 200 pounds to up to like 216. And for the wingspan, I believe I kept it at 7'3" for the most part, but again, that might vary as well. So let's go over some of the essential attributes so you can have the most fun with these builds. So let's go over the shooting. So with the shooting, we get 85 mid range. So we get dead eye on silver, dead spot specialist on silver, and shifty shooter on bronze. Now I wouldn't go any lower than this. I believe 2K said that the 85 was like the sweet spot for the mid range. So we have an 80 for the 3. I would not go any lower than the 80, so we can take advantage of certain takeovers that I'll go over later. For the passing accuracy, I wouldn't go any lower than 75. With 75 passing accuracy, we get break starter on silver and diamond on silver. For the ball handling, I wouldn't go any lower than a 75. So we can be able to be shifty, control the ball for at least a little bit, so we can at least get the shot off. It's kind of hard to be a shot creator when you can't dribble the ball. With the 75 ball handling, we get unpluckable on bronze, ankle assassin on bronze, hands for days on bronze, and strong handle on gold because of the strength that we have. So with the speed of the ball, it will be at an 80, and we get lightning launch on silver. And the reason why it's important to keep it at 70 and then going lower so we can take advantage of certain takeovers as well. For the interior defense, we have a 75. We don't want to be the big build that can't defend the paint. With that, we get a paper controller on bronze, off ball, pest on gold, and we get post lockdown on bronze. So we can't be a defender without perimeter defense, and I can't stand any type of build who doesn't have any type of perimeter defense. Very important. Don't keep out on the perimeter defense. With an 83 perimeter defense, you get Challenger on silver, Immovable Enforcer on bronze, Pick Dodger on silver. If you go any lower than an 83, you will lose the Pick Dodger. With the steal, I kept it at 80 versus a 79, because if you go down, the badges won't change. You get access to certain takeovers with an 80 steal. So that's why I kept it at 80. The block, I wouldn't go any lower than a 74. For the defensive rebound, I wouldn't go any lower than an 80. So we can get box out beats on silver and rebound chaser on silver. With speed, we're not going any lower than 75. Don't want to be too slow out there. Agility, 75. Again, we want to keep this as high as we can, depending on the build. With the strength, I wouldn't go any lower than 76, even though I think it's kind of low, but we experiment here. So we get brick wall on bronze, immovable enforcer on bronze, and post lockdown on bronze. These builds are to have the 7 cap breakers in mind. 5 cap breakers do have to rip, 1 in season 2, and also you get 1 in season 3. Alright, so we got that out of the way. So the first build we will be going over is the 2-way shot creating post scorer, and you'll see why. So for this build, I got it at the position as small forward, height is 6'10", the weight is 206, and the wingspan is 7'3". So with the finishing, we got the close shot at 86, which give us paint prodigy on silver, flow game on gold, and hook specials on silver. With the driving layup, I got an 80, so we get physical finish on bronze, air wizard on silver, and flow game on gold. So with these builders, we have to have a sacrifice. So I usually sacrifice the driving layup and the standing dunk, because again, you don't have to have it super high to get your job done. So with the driving dunk, we have it at 60, and the standing dunk, we have it at 55. So this is where the post score comes in. So with the 91 post control, post powerhouse bronze, post up poet on gold, unpluckable on silver, and we are talking about hook special. So the idea with having such a high post control is including your ability to shot create off the dribble. Now you also have the ability to create in the post, and you also get, whenever you have the cap breakers involved, you get unpluckable on gold. So that will actually help with your ball handling when it comes to shot creating. And also with the little bit higher, the driving layup, makes it easier to score at the rim. So that's the idea behind having the post control on this build. Is you get a little bit more freedom when it comes to creating. So with the mid range, we have it at 85. That we get data on silver, post fade phenom on gold, hit spot specialist on silver, and shifty shooter on bronze. And also on this build, we got an 83. Free throws at 81. Passing accuracy is at 79. With 79, you get work start on silver, versatile visionary on bronze, and diamond on silver. It's the same 75 ball handling and the 70 speed, like we said previously. The interior defense is an 82. So with the interior defense and the blocking, I'll talk about later. Get paint prodigy on silver, off ball pass on gold, which we talked about, and post lockdown on silver. We already talked about the perimeter defense and the steal. So with the block, it'll be an 84. So we get pogo stick on silver and high five on silver. Rebounding, we have it, the offensive rebound at 70 and the defensive rebound at 85. So with that, we get box out beats on silver, pogo stick on silver, rebound chase on silver. So with speed, we have it at 80. With the agility, we have it at 77. With drift, we have it at 78. And the vertical, we have it at 74. So with the 7 cap breakers in mind, I would recommend putting 5 cap breakers on the post control so we can get the unpluckable on gold and post up poet on Hall of Fame.
So I forgot to mention, the last 2 cap breakers are for the mid range, so you can get shifty shooter on silver and the KD go-to shot.
There are certain takeovers that we want to take advantage of. We got defensive presence, which will increase your steal, your block, and your agility by 7. When you trying to increase your speed, you have make it range, so make your speed, mid-range, and 3 plus 7. And when you want to be a presence in the paint, you can do the commander with interior defense, block, and defensive rebound up by 7. Go ahead and take a look at the build. So that's all I got for y'all. We have the 2-way, 3-level scoring threat. Y'all make sure y'all sub up. I got a couple more videos within the series that's on the way. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.